Spinny
Finkinka!
That's gonna be a new saying, isn't it?
Finkinka. Finkinka.
I dropped my wormy.
So, welcome to episode 7 of the podcast?
Yes, this is episode 7.
This is episode 7. Oh, people are looking at me going into my sticky notes because I can't remember how to... Ah, shit, that's all the important info, fuck! No one saw that, I'm gonna blur that out.
Yeah, I was about to say, worst case scenario, during editing, put something to cover it up.
Bro, it's literally all of the phone numbers and emails.
Oh my god, yeah. No, make sure that's covered up.
Yeah, that's not being in the podcast. Okay. So welcome to the Scattered Podcast. You are here with me, Sarah, your other host, Wham.
Hello.
And our guest, Courtney.
Hello! I'm hyper.
You will see on the screen, if you're looking at the screen, there is a spinny wheel of spinny funness of ideas because we don't know what to talk about today. So, we're gonna spin it and we're gonna find out what we're doing.
Honestly, it could be fun for watchers to, like,
fictional character crushes.
Oh boy!
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
I guess that's what we're talking about today. I'm gonna remove it from the wheel and we're gonna come back to this another time. Okay,
Yay!
now...
Stop recording your screen so you don't have to hide things again, eh?
Hold on, I have to, like, move things around. Hold on, guys. Where the heck is my screen? Is it this one? Aha, yes, it is this one.
Oh my god.
Okay, great, thanks. And then I have to stop streaming on Discord because I was streaming for the guys as well. Okay.
Also, I want to add in watchers and watchers and listeners, if you come up with an idea you feel like could be fun for us to talk about, please leave a comment either on YouTube or here on Spotify. I believe the comments should be active on Spotify as well, so if you want to try and leave a comment, and we will look into your comments. And maybe talk about your topic.
Yeah.
And
even if we don't choose a specific comment, it could help inspire us into doing something similar.
So, Wham, I don't know if you remember, but there's something I have to do at the beginning of this episode.
Yeah, I remember. I remember very much.
So...
I don't have that bad of a memory, Sarah. It's only you.
Yeah, I know, my memory's terrible.
I mean, to be fair, I do have bad memory too, so don't worry.
So, one of my friends... Okay, so a few episodes ago, we were talking about how long we've known each other. I think we were talking about Frieren. And I said I had a friend that I knew since I was like 5 or 6. And I have been bombarded with messages from her saying that she would like an official apology. So, this is my official apology to my friend who I've known the majority of my life, specifically since we were 4. I am so sorry that I got it wrong. How dare I? I am so terrible. Many apologies from the deepest, darkest crevices of my heart. We've known each other since we were 4.
Crevices?
Yes, because, you know, I've got a lot of demons. You wouldn't know how many demons I have.
Sarah, I've literally seen the creation of many of your demons. They are the fictional characters we play with sometimes. That's why roleplay was one of the subjects.
I was the cringe lord.
I know. Listen, we can interchange the title, okay? If you're willing to share, Wham, we can share.
That's fair.
So yeah, that is.
It's a big burden, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah. Share the weight. Um. Yeah. So there you go. There's my official apology. Now we can talk about fictional character crushes that we have.
Right. I mean, I can start if you guys want because, like, yeah, I don't mind. So, my very first fictional character crush ever remember was I think it was Hinata from Naruto.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Um,
Yeah. She had the really
and
pale eyes, didn't she?
yes, exactly, and a very sweet personality and very shy and
Yeah.
timid. That at least as far as I remember, I don't know what has happened in Naruto since then, and I think I've only watched like a few seasons. That's about it. But yeah, I remember at least what I remember from her. She was very like shy, timid when she was younger, at least. And it I have to say I am not in love with her anymore. It was a crush I had when I was a teenager, and that's why it's not weird.
Yeah, it'd be weird if you still liked her in that way when she was that young.
Exactly.
Oh, that's
Um,
so cute.
Oh.
then I think I kind of developed a crush for what I don't remember her name, but there
Uh-oh.
is a lady from the anime Soul Eater. Um,
Oh yeah. Which one? Which
yeah,
one was it?
I the witch lady.
Oh, the witch lady.
That sounds so
Yeah,
familiar. I need to look her up. I don't remember.
I
if I remember right,
I
she had
kind of
big ass
love.
hungers.
Oh,
Was it
goodness,
the
that wouldn't
purple
be a
one?
surprise.
Was it the purple one, or was it the one with the yellow hair?
Hold up.
Because the witch with purple hair, yeah, yeah, fair. I think it must have been her because the one with yellow hair doesn't really have boobs. Bonk bonk.
Let me just
She's a
Is this
spider
horny bonk
lady.
bonk or?
what? Sorry.
I don't
Shush.
know which of us you.
Nothing.
I
Nothing is being
said
said.
what? Sorry to. I honestly don't know. One of you said
Don't worry
something and I
about it.
didn't.
Don't worry about it. Oh
Yes,
yeah, it
Let's
purple hair.
has.
talk over
Purple
each other.
hair.
Yeah, yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Purple
It's
hair?
fine. It's fine. It's the
Purple
purple
hair.
one because yeah,
Pepper.
she's boobs.
Even just looking back at these pictures, she looks adorable in some of
Yeah,
these
she's cute.
pictures.
Yeah, she does, and I remember, if I remember right, she was also quite adorable and quite sweet, but she was also a brat beyond measure, if I remember right as well.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, so I don't think I ever had a crush on any of the Soul Eater characters, but I did have a crush on the Soul Eater style. The style that they draw
Oh!
in, like, I was so obsessed with it, I tried to replicate it in some of my early characters. So, Courtney, you'll recognize Rocky. When I was first
Oh my
drawing
god,
Rocky,
yes, that.
yeah, I drew him in the style of Soul Eater because I
Oh my
fucking
god,
was
I
so
love that.
obsessed with the style. It was so fucking good. Um, and I do like a lot of the characters, but everything makes sense now, doesn't it?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That's why whenever you try to do cartoony, it looks like Soul Eater. I
Yeah.
hadn't even realized. It's been that long since I watched it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
um, and then I think I went on to watching High School DxD.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and that kind of led me into the world of hentai and so on, which was
Yeah. Yeah.
it was quite fun.
Not
Um,
surprised.
no, you
Is
know,
this the
I
one
don't,
where they one of them has a sniper rifle and they use the one of the girls' boobs to hold the sniper rifle down?
no,
That
that would
might
be
be might be
High School of the
Yeah,
I think High School of the Dead.
Yeah, of the Dead. I just remember that scene so vividly. Where
This
the
sounds
guy,
ridiculous.
yes, it is High School of the Dead. The guy gets a fucking sniper and he uses one of the girl's boobs to hold the sniper in place.
Yep.
That
I
is
also think at one point he
ridiculous.
uses one of the girl's butts to hold it in place as well.
Yeah, it's so funny.
You gotta love anime and cartoon logic. Oh my god.
And all of the girls are like fawning over him as well, like.
Yep. All while they're trying to survive in this zombie apocalypse, which is just destroying the world all over, and they're just having oh, let's just go have fun killing zombies and surviving. Oh,
Yeah.
this is so romantic. Ooh.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's
So
like
cool.
not even that into them either.
As far as I remember, then no. I think he's just like, this is so fucked. We need to survive.
Oh my god, I just found the picture of him using her tits as the thing to hold it down. It's so funny.
Please send it in. Please send it
Oh
in the
God.
group chat or something.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I think that was about like when I stopped really having crushes on anime girls and so on. I think it stopped around, I don't know, when I was like 16 or something like that. Then I stopped really having crushes, and I don't know, the
Sarah,
sadness of the world started to.
Why did you send that in the news channel?
Oh, did I?
You did?
Oh fuck!
Yep, you did.
Shit!
You did.
There you go. I was like, why is there an update in the news channel? Please tell me she did it. She did. But that's quite a funny picture.
Yeah, there you go. Put it in the text
hilarious.
channel of the VC.
There we go.
Oh my god. I can't believe we put it in the news, no! Realistically,
Thankfully,
probably
I
only
don't think
Orin.
anyone really noticed.
Yeah, probably only Orin or Liren would have noticed.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I think that's kind of like all the crushes that I've had. I mean, I don't know. When I have watched multiple different animes, I have had felt for like some characters, like kind of like, oh, they're cute, or oh, they're adorable, or I love how emotional they are, or stuff like that. But I don't think I would call that a crush, because like I didn't really think more about them other than just like, oh, cute, and then
I don't really know what considers a crush anymore, because like, okay, there are a few characters that you know, if I watch anything to do with them, I get super excited seeing them, and I do get super blushy because I love the character, I love the backstory, and I love the story of the whole anime. But it's not like whenever that character is on screen I go into a frenzy. It's more like I love the anime so much that I go into a frenzy when I see characters together, if that makes sense.
yeah.
So I don't know if you really call it a crush. It has a lot of similarities, but most of my anime crushes have been like the main characters anyway, so.
Understandable. You see them the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm in a similar boat with you, because like when I was an older child, young teenager, I would get really attached to certain characters, but there wasn't very many that like gave me warm fuzzies type of stuff.
Yeah.
Though freaking child me for some reason decided to really fucking love Scar and Kovu from the Lion King movies.
Yeah.
Of all fucking characters.
Yeah.
I don't know why I like Fabulous Guys.
It's also
Fabulous Guys are the only ones.
I don't know how I don't know about the current generation of kids, but at least our generation, when we were kids, a lot of our generation became kind of obsessed with anthropomorphic animals. and basically falling.
Look at my character. This is what
I.
this character design was made by me. Yeah. Sarah didn't make it for me.
Most
so many of us are furries.
Quite a lot of the people that I have talked to from my own generation have had crushes on, say, Scar, or on one of the dogs out of 101 Dalmatians, or, you know,
really?
like, because, I mean, we grew up with all the Disney things, and most of them were animals, so a lot of people I've talked to from my own generation, they have had crushes on the majority of the animals in film they grew up with, which I find is really funny. But like,
honestly, yeah.
Yeah, I guess yeah, I don't know. Fun times.
But I would say that counts more as feral than anthro.
Oh yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a lot more, like, most of them are like feral instead of anthro. But like, I imagine a lot of the people either imagine themselves as a feral animal or the characters they liked as an anthropomorphic version.
If I was an animal, I would date this character out of this animated film show.
Yeah.
I hope it's like that. I mean,
I hope so, yeah. Otherwise, oof. There's some people we need to be concerned about.
If they don't hurt anybody and they do it on their own home, then whatever.
Yeah, cause
whatever
no harm,
rocks your boat.
Yeah.
But
And I know that might be quite controversial and might put off some people, but I don't care.
As long as people aren't fucking their dogs, it's fine.
Agreed.
Like, as long as you're not fucking real animals and you're just fantasizing about it, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, that was part of my, so long as you cause no harm.
Yes.
Because, like, doing that to an animal, they can't consent.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just not right.
It's also basically a child.
Basically, yeah.
Mentally, at least. Like, I mean, they have, like, all of the regular body needs and sexual stuff, but, like...
Yeah, but the mental capacity compared to humans for most animals is like a child, and that's their limit. I don't think there's a lot of animals that are like close to adult human intelligence.
Dolphins.
Yeah.
Dolphins are fucked up.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's why they're so fucked up.
Yeah.
They pretty much can do war crimes.
Literally, and orcas have also been recorded actually having really, really high intelligence. And crows as well, and ravens as well.
Yeah. Honestly, crows and ravens are some of the few, like, as far as I know, wholesome, super intelligent animals.
Yeah, thank you.
Like, I love them.
Ravens are the more wholesome ones. Crows are the more mischievous ones. Crows are really fucking mischievous, and if they can trick you and fuck you over, they will do it.
That's why I like them. They're mischievous.
You fucking chaotic gremlin, Jesus Christ.
Yes, I am. Like, I wouldn't want one as a pet because they're too mischievous, but I would love to befriend a wild flock. That would be awesome.
Yeah, understandable.
I really want to try and get onto that, but there doesn't seem to be very many crows and ravens around my area. There's a lot of seagulls, but I don't like seagulls. They're too noisy.
Yeah, understandable. Honestly, they're quite stupid too, seagulls.
Yeah. Oh, and like I would love to have a pet pigeon, but also I have a pet dog, and she gets quite hyper and could accidentally hurt a bird. And like, you can't keep the doors open with a free roaming bird, and I wouldn't want to clip their wings, so kind of doesn't work right now.
That's fair. Also, I love how we got into this topic. Fantastic. Just chaos.
Absolute chaos. But I mean, it's one of the main draws of the Scattered podcast. We start on a topic, then we go to a completely random one, and then we circle back some of the times.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I was also I was listening to you guys, but I was also not fully present because Kiri was talking to me about some stuff he's getting from the shop.
Makes sense why you were muted then.
Whale.
Sperm whale. Also in the podcast, it'll just be like an angry little me going while I was muted.
I love the angry expressions you did for them. They're so cute.
So cute.
Yeah, there's so many cool like anthro animals that are part of a lot of the older movies, and it's a bit of a shame that they aren't as well used, because like so many of them are really cool, and like I really love the stylization of them, and you can use the animal body language to I can't think of the right word, but like exaggerate the emotions.
Yeah, but which one would you date? That's cool and all. But who are you gonna date?
Fucking point.
Like I said, fucking Scarger and Be Prepared flipping his hair back always used to get
fabulous.
me as a kid.
Fabulous.
He's just so fabulous.
I love that.
And he's so smart and cunning, and like that's just so cool in a character. I would never want to date someone like that IRL, because no, I cannot fucking trust you. But it's so cool as a character.
So what you're saying is you don't want Wham to be cunning and fabulous?
Not in that way, no.
Well, understood, I guess.
Like, Scar was evil, cunning, and calculating, and like narcissistic. He wants the best thing for him, and no one else matters. You care, and that's the really cool thing.
Yeah.
I could not word.
But do I though?
But do you? Are you actually? Is this all a ruse? Who are you really?
You will never know.
Now flip your hair back majestically.
I have too short hair for that. I'm just gonna throw my head in if I do that.
Just throw your head back a snap. You're like ah!
No!
You just hear a big thump in the background, just like call an ambulance.
Your microphone wouldn't even pick it up though if you fell over. You'd just be like lying in pain, and we would be like, "What's happening?"
Literally.
Oh dear me.
Oh fucking hell. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a crush on a on like not a straight up animal. I've had like I don't think I would say crushes, but I've had interests in anthros multiple times.
Is it the boobs though? Is it the boobs? Is it the boobs? Is it the boobs though?
Not all the time.
Oh, I tell you who I had a fucking crush on when I was a child. When I was a child. Let me just put it out there. Bambi's dad.
Makes sense.
Makes
sense.
sense.
He was so fucking majestic.
Yeah, he was really cool. He was so epic. Bro just like showed up out of nowhere and was like, "My son, I will take care of you now." And then he did. Like, I know it's very, very simple, but I have always loved deer so much. And I think it probably comes from loving Bambi's dad as well.
Yeah, that's fair.
His dad is so cool. Like, he didn't really do a lot as a dad, but he did enough. And he also just, he looks fucking cool. Also, I probably had a crush on the last unicorn. Like, both...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Amalthea, I think her name was? Something like that?
Something like that. I
Her
had a
character
crush.
design is so pretty.
Yeah, on both forms, both her human and
Yes.
her unicorn form. I loved both of them. Like, and she was so pretty and delicate, but at the same time, like by the end of the film, she was strong enough to like fight back. And it was really sad,
Yes.
and she went through so much. And like, oh my god, she's so cool.
She's so cool.
Yeah. She went through all the trials and tribulations.
Yeah, and like the fact that she's always gonna be different to the other ones.
Yeah.
Like that just makes her such a fun character.
Yeah.
And like I remember hearing a lot of people online like really got attracted to the animated Robin Hood from Disney because of the anthro animal characters and the fact that they were so
Oh yeah.
expressive and fun to watch.
Yeah.
And like I can understand that. I don't remember that being the case for myself. But then again, my brain seems to be weird on what characters I actually get particularly attached to.
Mm. Yeah, I think those were probably like at least growing up as a kid. Those were the big ones. I think also the skunk. I think Flower.
Flower.
Yeah. I didn't really like Flower's like the girl that walked up to Flower and was like, "Hey, you're pretty cute." I didn't really like her, but I liked Flower.
I think I'm missing out on something.
Also from characters from Bambi.
Yes.
Yeah, again,
Flower
I don't
was the boy
remember it,
skunk.
but
I can't remember what the girl skunk's name was, but Flower was the boy skunk, and I freaking love Flower.
Let me find him. Oh, that image is tiny. That image is also tiny. Please give me a good one. Oh my god. Okay, copy. In the call text chat, there is Flower. Look at him.
He's so cute.
oh, that's Flower.
Yeah.
Oh, I found the
But
picture
again,
of
I don't
him and
remember
the
the girl walking up
girlfriend.
to him being like, "Hey, mommy," or "Hey,
There
papi," I
she is.
guess.
Yeah. And she makes him go bright red.
You guys are unlocking memories for me. Jesus Christ!
Yay!
I remember now.
Oh, but yeah, the Bambi movies are always so fucking cute. I love them a lot.
Freaking love Bambi
I don't
so
think
much.
I rewatch them often, but like, he's so nostalgic for me. It's so cute.
Bambi's great. Love Bambi.
Bambi is such a good movie. Honestly, both the ones that I've watched were so good. Because there was the original one, and then the second one where it kind of showed Bambi being raised by his father, if I remember correctly.
I still haven't watched the second one. I never found out there was a second one until I reached adulthood, and I still haven't gotten round to watching it.
Wait,
We
there's a
need
second
to
Bambi?
help you watch. Yeah, there's a Bambi too.
Huh?
Exactly. Where was the advertisement for Bambi 2? Because
I
I
think
never
it was
got it.
straight to DVD.
Never. I didn't get it. I never got. I still have Bambi on VHS. I still have the
I think
VHS.
with you too somewhere.
Honestly.
Oh no, this did actually premiere in theaters.
There was
What?
no advertisement
Oh
about it.
no, premiered in theaters in Argentina
What?
before being released as direct-to-video title.
Oh my god. I think this was
Taking place
also
between.
this was probably around the time where my parents stopped buying DVDs unless we really really liked the film. And my dad was buying a lot of
Yeah.
pirated copies of things
Oh, makes sense.
because like it was like, 30p or a pound to get a film. Yes, it was really shit quality, but at the time, quite a lot of people were just buying pirated stuff. Until they put in all of this, things in place to, stop people from recording pirated stuff. But yeah, at the time
Yeah.
we just, we couldn't really afford to buy DVDs, so it was easier to just get something pirated.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Which I know is really bad, but also I was a child, so shush.
Yeah, you had no choice. You just had to deal with whatever your parents did.
Yeah. And they weren't bad either. It's just those were the circumstances we had.
Yeah, like I remember getting as a gift a movie called Robots, I think it was.
Yeah, robots. So good. Such a good film.
Oh wait, isn't that where the son goes into the big city and all that?
I believe it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Robots 2005 American animated science fiction adventure.
Yeah, it's
Which company was it that did this?
Was it not I don't think it was Disney.
20th Century Fox and Blue Sky Studios. Yeah.
There's oh my god, I have to see if I can find the funny video again. There's I might have shown it to Courtney once. There is a really good video of someone of two kids redubbing the robots film, but specifically the bit where the main character goes to find the mayor and there's dominoes everywhere. And these two kids redub the entire thing. They redo all of the sound effects with their own voices, and it is the funniest shit ever.
Oh, if you showed me this, it must have been a while ago, because I don't remember this redubbing video.
It's really good.
Hell
it's really
yeah.
funny. It's like the stupidest thing ever, but I fucking love
but it's kids having fun. Hell yeah, I want to see it again.
So good.
That sounds really fun. I remember I've watched Robots so many times. Also, funny enough, my mom still has a lot of DVDs because we bought so many DVDs. Because since I'm autistic and so on, I would often have problems being in crowds and so on. And my mom would often go to a lot of meetings and so on. So my mom had bought a portable DVD player. And she would just take a stack of DVDs with her, and be like, "Here, sit in the room while I'm at a meeting, and if you need anything, you know where you can find me. But please try and not like disturb me too much." And she would often like give me snacks and like drinks and so on. And I would just sit like she would always try to find a babysitter for me, but if she couldn't, she would do this, right? And I would just sit in this room, just minding my own fucking business, just watching movies. I had a blast. I remember that.
Oh,
that's so great.
I kind of miss having a portable DVD player. I had one as a kid as well.
Never had one.
But then again, we can just purchase and download movies nowadays. But like,
I was literally about to say you technically have. Exactly. Yeah, I was about to say you technically have a portable DVD player on you at all times.
I mean,
but yes, the
portable DVD player had a bigger screen than my phone.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, yeah, I used to have a bunch of DVDs. I don't know if we still have them stored in the loft, or if we gave away and sold most of them. I don't know if we even have any of them anymore. Something for me to ask my parents at a later time.
Yeah, we still have a lot.
Oh, it's so cool.
It's kind of weird because we don't really watch DVDs anyway.
To the people listening, you will have heard a really, really quiet creaking sound. That's from the video and that I had because I just found it. And it was creaking in the background, so that's what that noise was.
Oh dear me, Sarah.
We're gonna have to watch it at some point, but there's the link for it.
Fuck yeah. Definitely gonna need to give it a watch later. Because hell yeah, that's gonna be fun to. Yes.
Yes.
There goes my brain.
Bye
Like I
bye.
said before we started recording, my brain's probably gonna go wee.
Bye bye,
I
brain.
don't know if I'm gonna be coherent.
Any other crushes? I think my first anime was Bleach. Literally the first anime that I ever watched ever. I found when I was a teenager. So like 14, maybe 13, 14. And at the time, I had a crush on one of my school friends who was ginger. And so I, funnily enough, started looking for anime with ginger people in it. Because I was just getting into anime, and I found Bleach, and I was like, oh, this person has ginger hair. That looks kind of interesting. And then I started watching Bleach, and I was like, oh, this guy's really cool. And then I got really into it. And I mean, like, I got obsessed with Bleach. And as the story went on, like at this time when I was watching it, I think there were about 200 episodes, maybe somewhere around there, maybe a bit more. I can't entirely remember. I know there's way more now. But that's how many episodes there were when I was watching it, and yeah. I also ended up kind of having a crush on Byakuya, as well as Ichigo. So Ichigo is the main character, who had ginger hair. I got over that crush, from the real life kid that I had a crush on. Yeah, he basically just became a really good friend. I didn't, yeah. But I continued watching Bleach and fell in love with Byakuya, which is Ichigo's friend's brother, to put it as simply as possible for people who don't know Bleach. And he's like a really quiet, hardcore, like, I'm gonna put you in your place and you have to be sophisticated and shit. But actually he's just a softie. He's just a softie. He just doesn't show his soft side ever. Not even to his own family. But he does kind of realize that he needs to. Which is quite cool. Yeah, probably those main ones. I also got into Gintama, like maybe a year later, which also has like a bajillion episodes. And I kind of fell in love with Gintoki, which is the main character of Gintama. So I'm now at the point where I'm so obsessed with the anime Bleach that I can't actually watch it, because as soon as I start watching it, I get so excited that I start pacing around the room. This is before the intro is even finished. Like, well, I will still be on the intro. I used to be able to watch Bleach for hours on end. I can't even open one episode. I can't even get 5 minutes in to an episode without crying because I'm so excited to watch it.
I can verify this because we were on call one time, and it was either when you first found out or had recently found out about them. Like a trailer had just released about Bleach.
Yeah, 1,000 Year Blood War, when that was first coming out.
Yes, I couldn't remember which one it was.
Yeah.
And you just lost the ability to speak.
Yep. I think I was pacing around my room, crying, with happy tears, jumping around, pacing, literally like running. I was practically running in circles, and trying to speak, but just squeaks coming out for probably about 20 minutes, if not more.
You concerned Kiri so much.
Yeah, Kiri was like, are you having a mental breakdown? What the fuck is happening? Kiri is my other half, by the way, if you guys hadn't told. Yeah. Kiri was like, what is actually happening right now? He thought I was having a mental break. I guess I technically was, but it was out of pure excitement.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah. But yeah. So
yeah,
yeah.
that's a lot of fun. I wish I had that form of excitement for a lot of like for some stuff. I mean, I do have some like that level of excitement for some stuff, but not to that degree, I guess.
The thing is it's also a little bit crippling because I can't watch my favorite anime ever again.
I mean, if you manage to get a full day off, you could maybe do so, but
it would take me a full day to watch one 20-minute episode.
Yeah.
I would have to keep pausing because I'd be like, oh my god, that character's there! Oh
my god! How do we get your excitement levels down a little bit so you can enjoy it properly again?
Probably if I watch it with other people, because I have... It's kind of a natural blocker on my brain that I've managed to put in place over the years, that if I'm watching a film with someone, or I'm watching anything with anyone, and they have to explicitly say it, that they want to concentrate on it, so they don't want to talk in the middle, then I can rein myself in long enough for it to be over to then talk about it. But because this is Bleach, and it is my favourite thing in the entire world, I don't know how well that's going to work. I would probably ask to pause it so I can rave. But
honestly, it could be an idea to, like, us two watch it at some point, one of the days where you're over, maybe. Because I'd be curious to know what tidbits you know.
Bro, I would be running. I would have to get up and run around the room to get the energy out. Because, like, otherwise I'd be going mad. I'd actually just I'd lose my shit. But happily lose my shit. I don't know how to explain this. It sounds like it's a bad thing. It's not.
If you ever want to, you can try and watch it with me at some point. I'm not a big Bleach fan, but yeah, I would be down to see if it helps you.
We can just do a big watch party.
We can.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, I watched some Bleach as a teenager, but I barely remember it. So it'd be cool to, like whenever me or Jesper are confused, for us to be like, Sarah, do you want to explain this? And then you get to rave for a little bit.
Bro, I'm already giddy just thinking about it. This is how much I love Bleach. I'm already giddy, and I already have tears in my eyes because I'm so excited about this. Like, I don't know how to explain it any other way. Like,
Okay, we need to move on so you can keep talking for as long as we're recording.
Bro, I'm fucking buzzing right now. This is how much this affects me. Like, this is my favorite thing in the entire fucking world. I'm buzzing.
Honestly, I know I must have some things that are similar to how you are with Bleach, but I can't think of a thing that reliably gets me super duper excited to the point where my speech just reliably goes if I go on about it too long.
I would probably say it would be any of the Pokemon games that you are currently obsessed with. Because that Pokemon consistently has that kind of effect on you. It just varies depending on which game you're currently playing. And how into you are. But usually if we start talking about Pokemon for any length of time, you do get quite excited.
Yep.
True, it's just... I get super chatty and want to share info more than I lose my speech, I would say.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably the closest comparison.
Yeah. I'm literally rocking back and forth right now just thinking about this.
Aww.
That is honestly really
need to
fucking
find
sweet.
a day.
Bro is stimming the fuck out.
Fuck yeah. Do your happy steams. Oh, we definitely need to find a day when we can do it then.
Also, we're probably good. We can probably come.
I know we were talking about like animated crushes, but Sarah, that's a bit too far.
That is not for Spotify, Sarah. You would have to do it OnlyFans if that's what you want to do.
Ah, shit.
I don't think. I think that would be breaking the guidelines of Spotify and of YouTube as well.
We might have to get an OnlyFans just so I can shout "come."
Honestly, that'd be so fucking hilarious.
Literally, we don't do anything else on OnlyFans. Just come.
I know there's a dude that has an OnlyFans where it's literally he only uploads pictures of dirt.
Oh, nice. I bet people love that.
Huh.
I don't know if it's still active or not, but I remember it was a thing at one point. But yeah, it was fucking hilarious.
Even just for a short gimmick account, that's quite fun.
Exactly.
Okay, would you like to end? Because we're yeah.
No, I don't want to end. I kind of like my life, but yes, I will very much like to end
Kill
the
yourself.
podcast. No, I don't want to kill myself. If I do, I'll take you with me.
Hold on, let me just get my TNT, okay?
Yeah, deal.
Actually, Molotov cocktail would be better.
Slow and agonizing death.
Yeah.
Sarah, I may like fire, but I would not enjoy witnessing this. No, bad bonk, bad bonk.
Look, okay, listen, like, right, my switch has been turned to excite, and so now the filter it's gone. There is no filter. We're balls deep.
Understood. Right then. You have been listening in on the Scattered podcast with me, Whammer, my co-host, Sarah.
Your mum.
And our guest host, Courtney.
I appear to not be the most hyper one anymore.
Your mum. Your mother.
Oh,
Great
yes,
lady.
exactly.
Fantastic. Love her so much. Great. Perfect. She's the epitome of life itself. Now feel bad.
Thank you, Sarah.
Feel bad about yourself. I'm just gonna mute myself.
You might need to for a minute.
Oh, I love it. Right. So yes, that was my co-host and our guest host. We upload here on Spotify and on YouTube every Thursday. Please like, subscribe, and leave comments if you have suggestions for anything. Right, I fucking lost my track. Fuck you, Sarah. See you next time.
Bye bye.